Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining today's session for Without Barriers virtual meetup. And for the today's topic, we will be jumping into Azure IoT and Microsoft Fabric for smart operations. So we'll be jumping into the session. Before that, I just want to share that the session is going to be recorded. No need to be recording at your end. And there is also going to be a certificate of participation that will be distributed to all the attendees who fill out the form. So filling out the form is important as we collect your information through the form and send out your certificates. So I'll be sharing the form at the end of the session, which is important. It had to be throughout the session so that you can claim your certificate of participation. Um, and I'll be also sharing about a little bit about Code Without Barriers, where you can sign up to the platform where you can use the mentorships and challenges that they offer in the platform for the female in APAC region. If you are a female and in the tech, if you are trying to be breaking into or you want to be growing as a in the industry, you can use their platform where they will help you with mentorships and also challenges that will upgrade your tech journey. So I'll be sharing all these links in chat box. Make sure you check out the chat box. And I'll also share our community where you can see the upcoming sessions that we'll be conducting similar to this. And also there will be training that will be conducted. So that is all from my side, and we will directly jump into the session to Saravanan, who is going to take us through the topic. Over to you, Saravanan.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening. Actually, it's been nice. Actually, it's been in this evening. Thank you for joining in your busy schedule throughout the day. And first of all, I want to thank STYAVA Dev and Restorag for giving me this opportunity to share the topic which is related to Azure IoT and for Microsoft Fabric. Actually, so in this session, actually, we are going to see. I'll be sharing my screen. Okay. My screen is visible. Yeah. So actually, in this session, actually, you're going to see about actually, or you're going to learn about what is meant by OPC UA and how it is more important in Azure in the manufacturing industry. And also, actually, you will be seeing actually how Azure IoT Hub is actually collaboratively being used in Microsoft Fabric as a data source, so that actually how the data is transferring from IoT Hub to Microsoft Fabric actually. Okay, so these three are the major actually topics actually we are going to cover in this session, where you guys get some lot of insights about actually what is what and how it is being transferred. The data has been transferred in the Azure environment to Microsoft Fabric from Azure IoT app, and what is the purpose of this OPC protocol in the industry point of view as well actually. So. We've been having some good hands-on session actually here. So yeah, so if you guys, if you have any doubts, actually, you can ask me post this post this session as well actually. Okay, so if you see here, yeah, first of all, we'll go for this PCUA. So actually, kind of a unified architecture actually. It is having a platform independent, and it's been a service actually oriented as well actually. So in this case actually, if you see, it's a kind of a secure communication protocol for exchanging the data in the industrial automation. So what is the main purpose of this thing is actually it allows device and systems from different vendors to interoperate by actually interoperate by defining standard codes and formats for data exchange actually. Okay, so and also actually if you see this OPC is developed by the OPC Foundation, which also maintains the original open platform communications actually. So this is about the introduction about OPC UA. And actually, if you see some of the things actually, what are the key features and benefits actually? Why we want to use these means actually, it is mainly related to um, key features actually mainly related to actually her service oriented service oriented architecture actually. So what is meant by this service oriented architecture means actually it uses a client server model which is allowing for flexible and scalable communication actually. Okay, so if you see in industries and all, we'll be having a client server model actually, where actually it will be you used to transfer the data carefully into the architecture and make a scalable communication as well actually. And then if you see here then we have been used for the secure communication. As you know, it's a secure protocol which ensures the security of your data, which is flowing through the circuits, and then the extensibility. Actually, to we can able to extend your entire actually the architecture to any extent actually without impacting the existing applications and making adaptable to evolving needs as well actually. And then if you see, we are going for the information modeling, and then we are also being used for it is actually very much adopted to actually industry 4.0 and industrial IoT as well. Okay, so these are the key features and benefits of using OPC UA in your project. Okay, so if you see here actually how it works, this yeah, go with OPC UA, how it works means actually it will be working for data exchange, okay, and then server pooling. Sorry. And then actually, if you see communication protocols and security. So if you see here in the data exchange part, actually, the devices are acting as servers, expose the data points to clients. So yeah, which can then actually which can then request and receive the data. So for data exchanging, actually, we have been using OPC UA here. And for server pooling, means actually the OPC UA servers periodically pool the data items to detect changes and send notifications to connected clients. And also, if you see here, actually communication protocols. So OPC UA supports various transport protocols, including TCP, IP, and so allowing for flexible network configurations. And at last, it comes as security, where we can ensure that end-to-end encryption, certification based on authentication ensures secure data exchange between these devices. Actually, so in this way, only actually how the OPC UA provides a standardized and secure way for different devices and systems to communicate, enabling interoperability and data exchange in industrial automation environments actually. So this is about the OPC part actually. So this is what I want to tell. So how the OPC has been a predominant in actually transferring the data from over the sensors and to device between the devices to make the operations in a very smarter way. Okay. So next one is actually, if you see, we are going to speak about the Azure IoT Hub actually. Okay, so for Azure IoT Hub, I will be going to my Azure portal. Okay, so if you see here, actually, in Azure IoT Hub, what is my first of all Azure IoT Hub? IoT Hub is nothing but a service actually, which is predominantly used in Azure ecosystem. Where actually you guys can get able to send your data to this Azure ecosystem via this Azure IoT Hub, which will be acting as some source of server to transfer the data from IoT Hub to your other services which are in the Azure ecosystem. Okay, so this is the about the description about the Azure IoT Hub, and also actually if you see here, you guys have, I hope actually you guys have actually some experience towards handling the Azure the portal actually whenever actually you want to create any service inside an Azure portal actually you want to create a resource group. Under this resource group only all your services will be created actually. If you see here, these are some of the resource groups I have actually, where if I want to create actually any services actually, I will be creating in inside this this what is it actually this resource groups actually. Okay, so I'll be creating a resource group now. I already have a resource group, I guess, demo. So I'll be creating the services inside this resource group. First of all, I need to create my Azure IoT Hub. Okay, so I'll be creating an IoT hub here inside my resource group demo, and I will tell the test IoT hub 456. Okay, and then the region I can keep it as East US itself, and then actually if you see I need to change the things to free always actually, so that I will get 8,000 messages per month actually at cost of zero. Okay, and then actually I will be moving on to other accesses and add-ons actually. These things actually networking and all. Since we are using it now for our trial purposes, we can go for public accesses. But actually, if you have any uh, restrictions in the client side, actually you can go for the private accesses and TLS versions as well actually. We need to select the TES option for 1.2, 1.0. I'm going for 1.2 and management. Who can answer what kind of accessibility a IoT Hub can give actually? Okay, and then actually I can give IoT Hub data contributor roles so that actually you can have control over your data which is coming up from your and the IoT app. Maybe have some add-ons and okay and tags and review plus create actually. So at last actually it will be once all my validations are passed means actually we can be able to create an IoT app under the resource group demo. So it will take some time for getting deployed. Meanwhile, actually, I want to show you something like here. Actually, we need to give what to tell the Raspberry Pi online version so that it will be used to send the data to my IoT app. So this is the online Raspberry Pi simulator actually, where we can be able to send the data to my IoT app actually. Okay, in this actually will be this Raspberry Pi is connected to a sensor called GMC 280, and also actually it is connected to actually one now one LED actually here. So whenever the data from this Raspberry Pi is sent to IoT hub, this LED will be blinking for every second actually. Okay, so here actually in this program was completely written in Node.js, where actually we need to change the device ID according to our device actually which we will create in our IoT hub, and also we need to update our IoT hub device connection string also here actually. So these two things we need to do so that this Raspberry Pi will be start sending the data to my IoT hub actually. Okay. So before that, we will check. This deployment has to complete actually. So once this deployment is completed, actually, we can be able to create a device and give those details in this Raspberry Pi. So this is our IoT app actually, which we created. Actually, in this IoT app, we can able to see this is my host name. and under which tier I have been created, how much daily message limit I will get it, and what is my status, and under which resource group it was created. All the details will be provided here. So, okay, and in this actually we have a lot of segments like device management, hub settings. Inside hub settings, we'll have all, we need to create the routing and built-in endpoints, and then also actually in the security settings, actually we'll be having the keys which are responsible to the keys which are actually responsible to get the data actually from the IoT hub. Or else actually whichever we want to use in our actually whichever we want to use to pull the data from your IoT hub. So, and then actually we have Defender for IoT, monitoring automation help. These tags are really useful for when you are actually really connecting your IoT hub to your industrial automation systems actually. So here actually in device management, actually I will be creating an IoT device and I will be giving this uh, credentials over here in this simulator. Okay, so I will be adding the device. So I will give this device 1, 2, 3. So, so for it, actually, I can give the same name here actually, because once your the handshake between your IoT hub and your device will happen once the device ID and connection string of your device actually matches. Oh, or else it won't happen. And then I need to once I create it, actually there are three types of authentication like symmetry key, X509 self-sign and X509 as CA signed actually. But we are, as of now, we are going for symmetry key generation of the keys actually. Okay, once I give save, my device was created here actually, and with some and with all the strings and keys and connection strings necessary for us actually. Okay, so what I will do actually, I will go here, check for my this thing, what it is, our security settings. Actually, inside we have stat access policy. In the stat access policy, we'll be having IoT owner key actually. Okay, this primary connection thing I need to give it in here actually. Okay, so then I give start. You can see actually device property. Okay, fine. One minute. So I need to go here and take the things from here. Okay, when I give start, it will start sending the data to my cloud actually. See here, actually, data of my temperature sensor has been now sent to my cloud. Humidity, temperature, device ID, and everything actually. Okay, so now we got data from our IoT app. Now I need to check in Microsoft Fabric. Yeah, how to keep the how to do this IoT app as a data source to my Microsoft Fabric. Actually, for that, actually, I need to go here. I need to log in. Okay, so Microsoft Fabric, sign in. Take some time and it will ask for a login as well actually. First of all, we need to check actually which under which tenant it was there. Any doubts you have guys till now? So that I can actually, we can tell, no, this is not Arduino, it's a Raspberry Pi actually. Okay. Uh, Code leave sheet. The screen is visible now. Okay, so I need to create the new Gmail ID actually to enter. We need to create an organization email ID for this so that I need to go here under users and to create a new user actually. Okay, so already have some users. I will be creating a new user. I'll give some test demo user and display name also test demo. Okay, my password is actually, I'll give something whichever I know. Okay, and then actually I will be going for properties, assignments, review, and create. So once my user is added, I can give a username there actually. Or else you are if you do any type of the Gmail account like that, yeah, it won't actually take actually. If I give my Gmail account, it will tell actually that this is not your organization data like that actually here. Okay. See, there's a personal email and you connect with your others in a comment. Don't worry, don't try address it anymore. Okay, so actually we need to sign in with your work address so that only I created a new user for me. And next I given. Okay, I give a sign in. Okay. So and we once your thing got created actually, you need to use an authenticated app to get authenticated actually. So this is the process actually we used to usually follow in our this thing also once you create a new user actually. Okay, so once it is approved, we have actually I need to sign in again. So I need to give it is fine. Something we can give HW, business phone number, or something. So these things got confirmed. My the fabric has been now activated. Actually, the like I can able to log in using my the user actually yeah, whichever I created. After doing this one, Okay, I need to go here. I need to enable it. I need to actually enable my free trial. See, free trial I need to enable. You activate. My free trial will be not upgraded automatically. My trial has been upgraded. Both things has been upgraded now. So this is how actually we need to create a user and upgrade a. Once you create a user action, you need to go and log into your Microsoft Fabric and enable your free trial actually. Okay, so here after coming up here actually, okay, now we need to give Azure IoT Hub as a source for our data. Okay, so in this phase actually we have data source. Actually, we have data sources page actually. In this data sources page, actually, we have an option called this is our data source page, and we have option called BL time. Okay, in this BL time, actually, we have once it is load, we will be having data sources actually under connect to on the navigation side actually. So we can give don't go again and get started. And here I should connect the data source actually. In this data source actually, you can be able to see Azure IoT Hub. So in this IoT Hub actually, I will be sending actually. Okay, I will be creating a. I need to switch the thing as you can give any event stream name like demo event stream 2 3. Okay, and then actually stream name as a demo event stream actually this thing. And this workspace does not support fabricator. We'll stay on that part actually. And then actually, if you see consumer is fine. I need to enable the new connection here. Just IoT of 456. The same thing we can do. I'm creating a new connection. Okay, enter with a shared access key. Okay, I'm going for a shared access key. Uh, IoT Hub owner. You can give any name, but I'm giving like this. Okay, and shared access key. Shared access key, I can see here actually, I can find it here. You can give a primary key. The connection was tested now. Okay, and then actually we have been saying we need to send this actually. So, but actually, if you see here, before doing this, actually, I'll be actually need to create a workspace. Okay, so that actually that newly named demo workspace I can give. Okay, or else actually I can do one thing. Before that, actually, I want to demo workspace I given and assign to a domain where creator and that's fine. And then actually advanced part, I could test demo owner trial apply because my workspace will not be having this trial mode updated actually. So that's the reason we got that error. So if I go here, IoT Hub connect. See now we not got that error. Your workspace will not be allowing like that actually. Okay, so now I will create with demo event stream. Okay, and then actually here actually I will give a existing connection with whichever we have actually that itself I'm giving because we already created that. Okay, so I'll be giving a connect. So it will show actually now my IoT hub will be connecting actually or not in this status. It is got successful and create. We are now creating a event stream source actually. So once it is done, that once the event stream is created and an event stream source is created, actually it will be coming it as actually like review plus connect page actually. Okay. So once that comes means actually our the connectivity has been established between our IoT hub data and to stream over the demo event stream part. Actually, demo event stream is nothing but a event stream house actually where we can. It's a part of Microsoft Fabric where you can stream your data for a real time analysis actually. It will take some time. Okay. So once it is done, our demo will be completed for the data source. And next I will show you how we can connect using Microsoft Course as well. Actually. So meanwhile, actually, do you guys have any doubts or anything? Okay. Now I have actually my things are completed here. Actually, successful. I am coming, and now I am opening the stream. Actually, demo stream events. Actually, if you see here, so here we can see. Okay, now you see from a new source IoT Hub, it is flowing to event stream, and then actually it switched to edit mode to transform event or RDK. Here you can see what should be our source. Actually, we can able to have it here. So if I refresh this, we need to see the data which are coming from my IoT Hub in the format of JSON. Let me check the. Yeah, here actually it was failed to send. Now it will show actually after some time. Take some data to display here because it needs to reach IoT hub and see here actually. So the temperature data whichever we are getting from there, actually humidity data which are getting from there actually will be displayed here actually. Like it will come subsequently actually once we get more data. Okay, see here now we are getting a number of data with their message IDs to segregate. So this is what actually I want to showcase in this demo. And actually we have created an Azure IoT Hub. In this IoT Hub, we have created a device. In that using that device, we are using in that device, I have made a handshake with a simulator, whichever it is there like a Raspberry Pi. And from there, the data flow has been flown to the IoT Hub. And then actually from the IoT Hub, I created a from the IoT Hub, since we need to flow this data to my that given stream. So what I did actually for that, I created a user to log into my Microsoft Fabric, and from the Microsoft Fabric actually I have created a new source actually for the given stream to send the data, and from there actually data has been flowed to here actually. So this is what I want to showcase in this demo and this session actually. So I am just completed my session actually, and you guys want to connect with me actually to my if you want to connect with me means this is my LinkedIn profile actually. You guys can be able to if you search as Saravanan Ganesan actually, you guys can be able to yes, you can do my LinkedIn profile, and direct from there actually you can be able to connect me and ask your queries. And also I want to mention my I'm a Microsoft MEP in JA and IoT, and I'm a T-Stock on an MEP as well actually for 2 times actually. And also I've been actually they are presenting a lot of things in all over the world in the terms of blogs and everything. So you guys can check out my profile and in LinkedIn actually, and you guys can get a lot of insights about Azure IoT, Azure AI, and this Microsoft Fabric as well actually. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your time. I'm really thankful for Satya Dev and Turag for taking the efforts actually to present this event. I also been sorry for that because for a couple of times this event has been postponed. But actually, but still, actually, I really thanks Turag for giving me this opportunity to start this experience with the audiences who have been gathered here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys have any doubt, you can actually ask me now.
Thank you, Sarvan, as well, to make the event possible. Anybody here is having any question, feel free to use the time to directly ask. And in the meantime, I will be sharing the links and the certificate link in the chat box. Let's wait 2 more minutes. I will give you 2 more minutes if you guys are typing up the question or something um, to ask it. Afterwards, we will be ending the session. But after any question comes up, feel free to reach out to Saravanan. Also, you can to join our community if you guys want to be asking questions that is in helpful for others or unrelated to the session. So yeah, I will be dropping that session certificate link. It is important that you guys fill out this form so that we'll have your information, your name and your emails to be sending out the certificates. I think there is no other questions. And I've also shared the form in the chat box. Feel free to fill out the form, and I'll be also sharing our community link where you can join session. Um, Uh, yes, Dennis, we will be sharing the recording. The session is recorded, and we'll be sharing the YouTube link here in the chat box as well as through your email. Okay. Again, thank you everyone for joining, and thank you, Sharon, for taking the time to join and share your knowledge. Really appreciate that. And again, thank you everyone for joining. Have a great rest of the week. And thank you, and we will see you in the next session.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.